My name's Dr. Oliver Johnson. I'm a British doctor leading a King's Health Partners team out in Connaught Hospital in Freetown, Sierra Leone. Every day we're seeing more cases, and our challenge now is that our unit's full. And so it's becoming to the point where we're having to turn cases away or find other units for them. And so it's this urgent need to increase bed capacity. About a month ago, the WHO said there might be 20,000 dead, and at the time I thought, impossible. And suddenly people are talking about, worst case scenario, more than 1 million deaths in West Africa, which is just, for those of us who thought at the beginning maybe this will be 100 or 200 cases, it's mind-blowing. We could end up seeing more cases a day than we have seen in total in the last 6 months. Lots of my experiences here have been doing things that as a doctor go completely against what I would expect. You see a patient collapse, then in Britain I would rush over and do basic life support. Here, until I'm fully suited up, I've got to assume that patient might have Ebola. I can't even go near them. There are moments where, when we've been completely full, we've had to, with the government, close the accident and emergency department for a few hours. To see, mothers with young kids coming, desperately sick, crying, begging, but to know that if we don't take this step now, if we don't close the department, then the whole hospital could become overwhelmed. So it's a series of impossible choices we're having to make that just scream against what our instincts are as health workers. What's remarkable is that a lot of patients come in and you come in the morning and they are talking. They're a little bit weak and a little bit tired, but they're talking okay. And then by the evening, they're pretty confused and pretty frustrated. And then by the following morning, you come in and they're dead. And it's pretty difficult, I think, for all of us, all the health workers here, day in, day out, to be seeing so many patients who are dying. We don't normally have many survivors, but we've had a few, and there are a few particular patients that often still come back now that they're survivors to say hello to us, and that's been really important for us as health workers to know that there is light at the end of the tunnel, and that if we can get in early with treatment and we can provide the right kind of support, then they can make it. And in the face of what's really the horror of a lot of death and poor outcomes,